Hi, my name's Eleanor, and today I'm going to be talking about the presence of cyanobacteria in the lower Vasse River. Cyanobacteria, which is also known as blue-green algae, is prolific in the lower Vasse River. There's been incidents of bloom recorded as early as 1905. The problem with this algae is that it's toxic and it lowers oxygen levels in the water, which affect the local fish populations. Because the algae is toxic, it means that the water can't be used for swimming or fishing, any recreational purposes, because exposure to the algae can cause rashes, vomiting, paralysis, bloody diarrhea, and skin irritation. Figure 1.5 shows the algae, the green scum on top of the water. The lower Vasse is located in Busselton, which is in Western Australia. The algae feeds on nitrogen and phosphorus, which the lower Vasse has very high levels of. You can see in figure 2a, it shows where the total amounts of phosphorus and nitrogen come from, which you can see is primarily from dairy pasture and beef pasture, as well as the beef and dairy effluent and fertiliser runoff. Amounts of phosphorus as small as 5 kilograms a hectare a year get washed into waterways from paddocks and can cause algal blooms. This table shows the testing levels of nitrogen and phosphorus in the lower Vasse. As you can see that they've been consistently above the target range. Red means they've been above the target range. So from 2008 to 2023, they have been at unsafe levels. Why should we care? Well, the lower Vasse is very ecologically significant. It's full of native fish, or fish endemic to the southwest. However, in 2013, 38,000 black bream died from the algal bloom restricting oxygen levels in the water, and this is a continued occurrence. Figure 3 shows a picture of all of the fish that died in the estuary. Short-term and long-term consequences. Short-term includes further restricted oxygen levels, which will cause a drastic reduction in the fish population as this continues to occur over time, as well as potential economic costs, as Busselton relies on tourism for success. It is a tourist town, so the uncontrolled algal bloom could have economic impacts. There's also economic costs that are involved with the treatment. Stage 3 of the current treatment program costs $938,025. To take action. Pressure on the city of Busselton and also the state government to do more about controlling the algae problem in the lower Vasse, as well as raising awareness for people that live outside of Busselton, as it's not a very well-known issue for people that don't live in the city. The current action being taken involves trials involving sediment removal and the use of Phoslock to try and reduce phosphorus levels in the water. Figure 5 shows this control area 1, area 2 of the Phoslock trials. So as you can see, they were somewhat successful. In the sediment removal, they dredged 1,638 tonnes of sediment, and in that there was an average 11.8 tonnes of nitrogen and 2.7 tonnes of phosphorus. However, a lot of these nutrients ended up re-entering the waterways through the dewatering process, as the Phoslock, as I said before, was not effective enough at treating the removed water. So because of this, community change is needed. There's this Garden of the Guardians Bay initiative, which encouraged the use of slow-release fertilisers to try and reduce runoff, as well as recommending to not apply fertiliser before rain. With people in the local Busselton community following these recommendations, it should hopefully reduce the amount of nutrients entering the lower Vasse River, which will therefore reduce the severity of the algal bloom. Thank you for watching.